Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. And as I said, this is one of the best places in the entire capital of the United Kingdom to have afternoon tea. And who better to have it than with Jennifer, who is the comms guru. She is the top of the tree in the state of Louisiana Tourism. So good afternoon, Jennifer.
Good afternoon.
How are you doing?
Great. It's great to be back in London.
Excellent, excellent. Jennifer, we've got a bit of a theme going this year in some of the interviews we're doing, talking about destination stewardship. It was a term that people were using extensively during COVID and when we weren't traveling around the world. Has that been forgotten in Louisiana?
No, I don't think so. You know, one of the main things that we've done at the Louisiana Office of Tourism is work with ambassadors and stewards from all over the state, whether that's from our tourist bureau partners or just actual residents, artists, musicians that are from Louisiana, that love Louisiana, that can share why it's special. Our culture is so amazing, but one of the most amazing things about the state are how enthusiastic our people are about where we're all from and where we live. We all love it so much and we want to share it with the world. And so we've leaned into that for a very long time, especially during COVID, but it's something that we are still doing and will still continue to do, because really the best people to convince y'all to come visit us, right, are the people who love Louisiana already.
Sure. And the other thing that people are talking about a lot, and it happens almost daily now, that people talk about climate change and the effect on all sorts of things. Is that something that's being taken into account in Louisiana tourism strategy?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, there's a lot going on related to climate change in Louisiana and how we celebrate and how we recognize our culture. Different cities across the state that celebrate Mardi Gras, for example, are exploring ways to make it more sustainable, whether that's with more biodegradable or recyclable beads, so we're not just creating a problem in drainage systems and things like that, to people that are creating throws at Mardi Gras that are art, that are actually little pieces of something that you'll keep forever, that are not just, again, just beads. So there's a lot to do to make that celebration, which is obviously one of the hugest reasons to come to Louisiana, a lot more sustainable and friendly. And then, of course, there are our bayou areas along the coast are working really hard with some of their events to draw awareness to the loss of the wetlands and to make it clear that we're not just celebrating our culture, but we're also reminding you that we'll suffer and possibly lose it if we don't address climate change in some way to save the coast. So there are a lot of ways that we're tying interest in Louisiana and interest in our culture in the state to how that ties to the environment around us. Because Louisiana is very tied to our environment, from the Atchafalaya National Heritage Area to that coastal region. So there is a lot of conversation around that, and I think a lot of opening up of knowledge.
Good. Sounds just the job as far as keeping Louisianan, so to speak. I'm not sure I've got that correct with the way I pronounced it, but you know what I mean.
I do.
Right, and tomorrow's the start of many people's favourite event of the year. Not everybody's, but some people's favourite event of the year, which is the World Travel Market. So we're off to the East End of London. What will you be speaking about over there to tour operators and travel agents and to the UK travel trade in general?
Well, we're going to be talking a lot about what's new, of course, in the state, from new hotel properties, attractions, up-and-coming festivals. We are going to be spending a lot of time in 2024 sharing music from Louisiana with the world. We're going to put some special emphasis on that, so we'll be sharing a lot about how our music ties to our culture, because Louisiana is the birthplace of jazz, the creator of Cajun music, Zydeco, swamp pop. We've made huge contributions in blues, rock, country, and all of those things are reflected in our festivals and in our very way of life. So we're going to be sharing a lot of information about our music and how you can come celebrate with us. Mardi Gras is super early this year, but after it, we still have months of a festival season where you can celebrate all over the state, everything from rice to strawberries to blues, and every festival has music, food, and lots of fun. So we'll be sharing a lot of details about that too.
Marvellous. Jennifer, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, no doubt, and best of luck with everything you've spoken about.
Thank you.
Cheers.